Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory. Explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, guys, and here we are back with action figures I will never review until now. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, guys. So, if you're not familiar with what I do this kind of like, I say like once a month. If you guys know, as you guys know, I'm not only a collector of new toys, but I'm a collector of old toys as well, and toys that have already been reviewed. But these are kind of like action figures that will never get like an individual review, either because there's really nothing much to them. They just came out maybe like a year ago, and they're really not worth like an individual review. So what I try to do is I try to showcase them all in one video. Usually I have approximately maybe 7 to 10 action figures we take a look at. Action figures I've never reviewed until now. So they're all going to get their like individual review, maybe like a 2-minute review here and there. And today we have a Marvel Legends Edition. That's right, a Marvel Legends Edition. So, as you guys know, I completed the Age of Apocalypse wave. These were the two last figures that I needed to complete the wave, Magneto and Sunfire. Jean Grey, we'll take a look at her as well. Wild Child right here, which I actually did a review of, but I ended up buying him back because I wanted to complete the entire Age of Apocalypse wave. And then Morph, we'll take a quick look at Phantom X right here. He came in a 3-pack with Nimrod and Psylocke, but I just bought him individually. I might eventually, in the future, if I come across that 3-pack, I might eventually pick him up. Not really for sure. And then we have a classic Marvel Legends Ghost Rider, which we'll take a look at. I'm not going to do an individual review of him because, what the hell, what's the point? And then we have a Build-A-Figure Kree Sentry. Kree Sentry. A figure that I always wanted to pick up. I never really took the time out to actually build this wave. Always liked this guy because I always felt like he was like a Sentinel kind of thing going on. And I've seen some customs too of people like designing him as a Sentinel, but I've always wanted to get this figure, so I'll save him towards the end. So let's take a look at some of the figs that are already out. So of course, Wild Child, as you guys see right there, we already did a review of him. He's gonna go well with my Sabretooth Wild Child. It's funny, I said this in the previous video, guys. This is the first action figure that I end up rebuying after I sold him off. Not like I actually wanted him, but I needed him for Sabretooth, so I actually did a review of him, so we're not even going to take a look at him. Jean Grey, we'll take a quick look at Jean Grey real quick. Yeah, really, really dope, guys. And actually, you know what? Stay tuned towards the end of the video, too. I'll show you guys my updated Age of Apocalypse shelf that I did. And I'll show you guys how they all look. But there's Jean Grey, looking pretty damn good. Like her. As you guys know, I'm a fan of X-Men, so, it wasn't until I actually picked up the Colossus, or the Sabretooth, should I say. It's funny because when I picked up the Sabretooth and I saw the Colossus head, I'm like, all right, I'm going to buy all these figures. I'm going to build the Colossus. And then that's when I realized I wanted to complete this wave. So I wanted to go back and collect some of the figs from Wave 1, because actually from Wave 1, I only bought some parts from the Sugar Man wave. And the only figures that I picked up was Wolverine and Beast, you know, the traditional X-Men figures. And then some of them I passed on, you know, so here is Phantom X right here, looking pretty damn awesome. Always like this guy, always like this style. I don't really know the whole story of Phantom X. If you guys know the story of Phantom X, let me know. But yeah, he was a cool figure. I had to pick him up. Kind of looks like a little bit like a G.I. Joe vibe going on. G.I. Joe anti-Venom vibe going on. I really don't know, man. I don't know the story behind Phantom X. If you guys do, let me know. But it's awesome figure. Feel like I should have showcased it, so I showcased it. Let's open up Morph. I got him for $10 at Big Ben's Comics. Big Ben, the world famous Big Ben Comics in Oasis. Or Big Ben's Comics Oasis. Let's pop this open. Let's take out Morph so I can finish my wave. So here is Morph. One thing that sucks about a lot of these Age of Apocalypse figures is they don't come with many accessories. So here's Morph. Here's a figure that I didn't want the first time around when I built the Sugar Man bath. And now that I got him, he's okay. You know, I just needed him because like I said, I just needed him to complete, you know, this wave. So there's that right there. There's Morph. Simplistic. I mean, how can I actually do an individual review of this guy? And on top of that, how many of you guys are actually going to watch a review of Morph Age of Apocalypse? You know what I mean? Like, millions of other YouTubers have already done a review of him. So what's the point? So let's open up Magneto right here. As you guys know, I reviewed the entire Age of Apocalypse wave by itself. And then I built the Colossus. So if you guys want to see that, it's in my playlist. You can either go onto on my playlist, Marvel Legends playlist. Here are some effects right here for Magneto, some horrible effects. And yeah, I didn't really care too much for this Magneto. The head sculpt is pretty ugly. I don't really care too much for his braids, but it's with the tradition of Age of Apocalypse. Let's take off his head and then pop on this head because this is how I like my Magneto. I like my Magneto helmeted. Pop that on there real quick. There we go. Yeah, he's all right. This hard, man. This plastic hard cape, man. This is really dumb, bro. You can tell. Sometimes Hasbro cares and sometimes they don't, and I don't think they actually give a damn about this Magneto. I've seen customs of him to make him like a regular Magneto, but I'm just gonna keep him as this Magneto in the tradition of Age of Apocalypse. You know, I was thinking about doing like a customization of Sabretooth as well, but I'm like, you know what? I'll just keep him. I'll keep them as is. You know what I mean? It's just not even worth it. So they are from a different timeline, so there's no point. Just going to keep them as is. There's Magneto if you guys care. It's typical Marvel Legends, bro. I've said it time and time again. Magneto, they need to make taller, bro. They just... Yeah, it is what it is. But I'm glad that I got him. Let's take out Sunfire. There's his head right there. Let's take out Sunfire. Then we'll take a look at Ghost Rider. Then we'll take a look at Kree Sentry. So let's take a look at Sunfire. And he comes with these arms, which I actually already have for Sugar Man. So these are going to go up for sale. If you guys are interested, let me know. I'm going to sell them. There is Sunfire, another figure that I really didn't want. And yeah, he is what he is, man. He is what he is. So yeah, there's Sunfire. Nothing too spectacular about him. I mean, he's pretty decent. Not too shabby. Sunfire. There goes Sunfire. Speaking of fire, here's classic Ghost Rider, Marvel Legends, Toy Biz right here, should I say. I got this guy loose. I don't know what the hell he's missing, but this is what they had back in the day. This is the Ghost Rider that doesn't have the ball joint hips, and I'm actually kind of pleased. But he is a pretty short Ghost Rider, as you guys can see. Actually, it's about typical Marvel Legends height, so yeah. But the overall design is very nice. Chain spikes. This is the care that they had with Ghost Rider back in the day. There's this bike right there. Very, very dope looking bike. I bought this because I don't have a classic Ghost Rider figure. I kind of passed on the other Ghost Rider, which I didn't care too much for, the new recent one. But he has pegs right there, so you can peg his boots into the pegs. Let me see how well. Oh, actually, yeah, it does peg in. So yeah, you can peg his boots into there like that, and then like that. Let me see how well he sits. And then he just kind of holds on to everything like that. Not the greatest Ghost Rider. His jaw is not articulated, head movements. But he's nice. I like him. He has rollers on his wheels right here, so you can roll this right here. It's a decent enough Ghost Rider. I don't know if I'm going to put him with my Marvel Legends or my Marvel Selects, even though I do have a Marvel Select Ghost Rider. But yeah, I don't think he was worth like an individual review. So, but there's Ghost Rider. Looking really good. This was the care that Toy Biz actually took when they designed an action figure. I do miss Toy Biz. So there's Ghost Rider. Let's go ahead and take out Kree Sentry, if you guys even care. That's why I put all these reviews into one. So there's Kree Sentry. I think that's his name. So this is his front right here. Let's go ahead and pop on his head. And yeah, he does look like a Sentinel. And as you guys know, I'm a sucker for X-Men, as you guys know. So let's pop in his arms right here. This is a figure, you know, that you see on the open market from time to time. People are always selling him off, but I actually like this guy. I actually like the way he looks. I like the design for him. I'm always a sucker for Build-A-Figures. I don't think they're going to release this guy as far as an individual release unto himself, so I don't really know about that. So that's one of the main reasons why I bought this guy, because yeah, I don't think they're going to re-release this guy. Actually, I think I put his leg on the wrong way. I did. Yep, that's right. I think this is right. Yep, this is right here. Yeah, that's right there. Let's screw that in. Screw it! Screw that in, and then we'll screw in his other leg as well. But I've always liked the design of this figure, so yeah, it's a good figure. I like him. I like him, bro. I like him a lot. Nothing much to him, you know, just regular Hasbro stuff. Hasbro stuff. His arms go out on that much. Do you guys even care? I'm sure you guys have seen reviews of this guy. Not too many people care about him. Not too many people cared about what was the other one from the Black Widow wave? I forget his name. Crimson Dynamo. Crimson Dynamo was an awesome figure. So I actually like him a lot. But yeah, I like this guy because he has like a, you know, he has like a Sentinel vibe going, and I really like this guy, and he's really flexible too. So that's the great thing about Hasbro is look at all the flexibility and range in the big figures, man. Despite, you know, the lack of paint apps and, you know, what Hasbro does, they make up for it as far as like flexibility and articulation, bro. And look, he's got some amazing torso bend as well. Just great articulation for this figure. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to get him. Great looking figure, man. Let's do a quick measurement. And then we'll call it a day. So Kree Sentry stands about 8 1/4. That's between 8 inches and 8.5 inches. Awesome figure, man. Really like him. There's Ghost Rider. There was Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider, Kree Sentry, Sunfire, all that great stuff. Okay, guys, let me know your thoughts in the opinion section of the comment section. I don't know what the hell that means. There's Phantom X right there. Yeah, so just more action figures to add to my collection, guys, of Marvel Legends. It's never ending, I tell you. It's never ending. Morph, so on and so forth. Alright, guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching this review. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this video. Are you guys collectors of Marvel Legends? I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next review. Peace out.